Good night, West Bay West. When I started writing, I just reached out to a couple of people, a handful, and I asked, give me a couple of words, a sentence, something that you could describe Mr. Mario or sum him up. I heard things like honesty, integrity, genuine, God-fearing, a community worker, and I could go on all night. That's just a few. But it was one young lady, one. I'm 33, she's younger than me. She absolutely, hands down, captivated me when I asked her to sum up Mr. Mario Ebanks. When she started to speak, it was like I had asked her to tell me about her greatest hero. She lit up like a Christmas tree. She started off by telling me about his incredible service to this country, his impeccably good character, his professional accomplishments, his dedication to his family, his church, and community. She didn't forget to tell me about his lifelong service to Rotaract. He's a Rotaract member. She also reminded me that his Rotaract Club was one of the most successful in the region, having garnered some of the greatest awards and accolades in the region. That, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody knows what the Rotary and the Rotaract Club is about, that, ladies and gentlemen, deserves your support. She started to speak as if she had read this unwritten biography of this man. She was so excited and so passionate when she spoke about him. Truth be told, I was even more excited. I truly, for the first time in a very, very long time, truly believed that change was possible. Change is possible, ladies and gentlemen. Change is possible. Seeing every one of you here tonight confirms to me that in one way, shape, or form, it is because the impact he has made in your life, whether representing this country or more local, West Bay West. I could stand here all night and speak of his lifetime achievements, but those of you who know him can attest to his impeccable scholastic and professional accolades. But despite all of those major accomplishments, ladies and gentlemen, he has remained a humble servant you have come to know and love, and has remained grounded in his Christian faith. His life story and the obstacles that he has overcome represents hope for all of us. It shows us that no matter what your circumstances are, hard work, dedication, tenacity, you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. I am an avid reader. One of my favorite people of all time, Booker T. Washington, one of the greatest educators of all time, political advisor, said, I have learned that success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, but by the obstacles which he has overcome while trying to succeed. I always tell my children, particularly my 11-year-old daughter, my 11-year-old nephew, my extended nieces and nephew, life is not about how you start, it is all about how you finish. You must finish strong. Mr. Mario Ebanks is an absolute testament to that statement. He represents hope for every single one of us. And he reminds us that anything we set out to do is possible. When I think about all of the qualities I'd like my MP to have, I think about your honesty, integrity, and all of the lovely things I said before. But hope for me is at the top of my list. Hope for me is at the top of my list because as a young Caymanian in this country, I look around my district, my country, I talk to people, I told you about the charity that I helped found. All I see is hopelessness, despair, and quite frankly, sheer desperation of my people. It doesn't have to be this way, ladies and gentlemen. There has to be light at the end of this tunnel. There must be a glimmer of hope. Mr. Mario E Ebanks represents that hope for this entire country, ladies and gentlemen. As I began to do my research of Mr. Mario's achievements, I quickly realized that he walked away from his career. He was allowed to be led by his heart. You know why? Because serving people is his priority. It is who he is. It is what he does. Not just what he does, but what he does well. I make no bones, ladies and gentlemen. Make no bones about it. Mr. Mario did not show up to run for a paycheck. Truth be told, I don't know if he will, being an MP is probably a salary cut. But he did it because he knows that West Bay West deserves a leader. I told you earlier, you do the same thing, you can get the same thing. Is this good enough for you? Is what you're getting good enough for you, ladies and gentlemen? Is this representation? I don't think so. You are not here because you think so. You are here because you know that this West Bay West constituency and Cayman, West Bay on a whole deserves better. Ladies, 50%. We in charge. We need to make Mr. Mario E Ebanks proud. We need to make ourselves proud. Our daughters, our mothers, ourselves, all of the women in this country proud. We must elect Mr. Mario E Ebanks come April 14th. So I said I wasn't going to go on no longer. And I got plenty of people behind me. April 14th, ladies and gentlemen. April 14th is the day of reckoning. Mr. Mario E Ebanks must be elected as a member of parliament. He must be. And I'm counting on you to do it. I gotta give Miss Daphne back the mic. I getting a little excited up here.